take a two. You feel me, man? What is up, all my people? How are y'all doing? How is y'all living? How is y'all life going? Oh my God. These past 20 minutes, I cannot believe just what just happened. Hey, yo. Oh my God. What is up, bro? How are y'all living? How is y'all doing? How is y'all day going? This is, the first episode of the Geo Show. Wow, I am dark right now, but it's cool. Y'all need to see my face. I'm bumped up right now. I'm looking crazy. I got craters on my face. It's okay though. So this being the first episode, I think I owe you guys a detailed introduction of this show. Basically, I'm just gonna talk about stuff again. Like I always do. But hopefully I can do this every week. I think I should be able to. I'll put myself to the challenge because, this is actually really cool right now. And I'm actually having a blast out here in the sun with you guys. Black man, no sweat. But, yeah. Basically, I don't even know if I should say it, but I just did a whole episode and it wasn't recorded. Hey, yo. But it's all right, man. You know what I'm saying? We go through things, you know what I'm saying? We have ups and downs in our life. But, you know what I'm saying? We just get through. And speaking of getting through, let's talk about my knees. Because I am a 23-year-old man that has the knees of an 82-year-old. Now, I don't know if this is normal for people my height or if it's just, if it's just me. If it's just me, I'm fine with it. I'll take the blame. I'll accept it. But, it's like, why me, though? Like, what did I do to deserve these bad knees, bro? I'll be waking up, and the first thing I'll do is just, sit up in my bed, and I'll just rub my knees. So I know the second I lean to get off my bed, it's pain town. It's nothing but bad times and golly, what's that thing called? Aspirin corners everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Don't go down this alley because I'm going to just have a bad back. And if you look at the way I'm sitting right now, I'm sitting crisscross applesauce and it's bad for me. But, anywho, I'm still sitting crisscross applesauce. But, isn't it funny that they say crisscross applesauce to get away from saying Indian style? Because they just didn't want to say Indian style anymore to offend people. That is mad, bro. They really had us out here calling Native Americans Indians, bro. For a solid 200 years, they had us calling them. I don't think I should be laughing, but bro, that is hilarious. Oh my God, that is not funny, but I'm sorry, bro. Y'all don't deserve that. We should be calling y'all Native Americans, and y'all should not have to deal with us. But I digress. That's another topic for another day. But man, today is December 21st, I believe. Let me check my phone. Yep, it's December 21st. You feel me? Your boy has 0 powers. It is Monday. All my black people, all my colored folk, my people with melanin, we were supposed to be enjoying our first day with superpowers. And I woke up today at 4 a.m. with excitement riding through my bones. I could not go back to sleep because I was just sitting in bed thinking, wow, I wonder what power they're going to grace me with. I'm outside right now. I'm under the rays. I'm under all that stuff. The electromagnetic, you know what I'm saying, the pulses that was supposed to be coming through the earth and all that stuff. I'm sitting in this sun trying to experience it, and I feel like the same Jordan that I was yesterday and the day before in the past 23 years of my life. Nothing has changed. I don't know why. I'm a little disappointed, but hey, man, I should have known. It's just sad that, you know what I'm saying, all my color folk woke up and was just expecting, something good to, celebrate and try out today and play around with, but you know what I'm saying, I ain't get it. Maybe I missed out on the memo. Maybe, you know what I'm saying, it's on like, I don't know, like London people time or something. Like I'm a little behind, but it is what it is. You feel me? Wow. I don't even know what topics I want to talk about anymore because I just did a whole really good show and it didn't record. But and I'm black. I'm black as night. Look at my hand. Look at my hand. Stretch out your hand. That palm tree trying to get me. But yeah, man. Christmas is coming up. Christmas is always like a weird holiday for me. Like I don't really know like why. And I feel like it's rooted in like a weird thing of just like we just wake up and give gifts. And at least for me, my family, you know what I'm saying, we don't really be doing the big dinner thing and you know, and that's cool or whatever. But like it's always weird. It's just like that's it. Like supposedly y'all man's, you know what I'm saying, was born on this day and that's what we do. Your man's was born on this day. It's his birthday, and that's what we do. It's like, bro, I don't know. Life is funny, bro. When you look around at the world, like, you just look at certain things with the world, it is just hilarious. Like I said earlier, the whole Indian and Native American thing, like, that doesn't even make sense. It's just like somebody was like, at the time, I sort of get it. They didn't care about being nice because they, you know what I'm saying, they were trying to kill them folk and all that. But it's like, even in the 1900s, they had, when, you know, movies were first coming out and TV shows were, you know, popping off and, you know, all that stuff. They just kept calling my man Toto the Indian. And that is bizarre. They had my man doing that little chant. I'm not finna do that because that's mad weird. But they had my man doing that chant that I bet I don't think they was really doing that back then. Or still, they do it even now. They probably do it now as like a joke. And be like, haha, look at all these people who think, you know, that's us. But just like, bro, I don't think they be really doing that. You think they really be out here putting their hand in front of their mouth and making that noise? That's like a war chant. Somebody was probably just yawning. And just like, somebody was probably just yawning and like, I don't know, trying to throw them off. Trying to tell them, hey, yo, I'm going to go to my tent. And some dude was like, wow, they made a noise that I've never heard before in my life. He put his hand in front of his mouth and he moved it back and forth and he just yelped and it was so beautiful. And the Columbus and them was like, all right, cool. Let's get them folk out of here. Let's get them folk out of here. Let's make sure they ain't having no good time. Make sure every time they have is bad time. These blades of grass is beating me up. I'm too thick for this pad I'm laying on. But wow, that was a real statement I just said. But yeah. Man, I'm black. Boy, I'm blackity black. Anywho, I'm trying to keep these episodes, you know, short and sweet. I don't want them to be too long because that was a nasty noise. Because I know nobody wants to be sitting here listening to me talk for like 25 minutes. I don't even want to do that. But I don't know. I just want to talk about like how everybody's like, at least my year. Like my year was very weird. Like I went through a weird process with work, and you know, I was doing a lot of spiritual deep diving and, you know, going through things in my life and dealing with, you know, new issues that popped up in my life and, you know, all this stuff. And I think I figured out a lot about myself that, you know, I feel like people tell you about yourself and you won't really realize that they might be telling the truth until it's like, wow, until you just sit down and like really think about it, or you're in a situation that, you know, that side of you pops up and you're just like, wow, they were right. Because a lot of people tell me about myself a lot of the time. And this year I found myself in those situations where, you know, that part of my brain or personality like popped out and I was like, wow, they were really right the whole time. And I thought they was haters, and they was right. They was right. My stupid self was like, nah, bro, you crazy. I ain't really like that, but I was doing them things. I was doing them same things. But with everything that happened early, especially early in the year, I think I found like a lot of time to like really look into myself and realize a lot of things and try to figure out why my brain ticks a certain way. And I don't know, it's just weird. It's just like I think that was one good thing that a lot of people can pick out about this year was like you had time to like really sit there with yourself if you could, or if you had the ability to just like sit there with yourself and like just think and like go outside and like touch the grass, you know what I'm saying? Like touch a tree, you feel me? You touch a tree, bro, everything in your life changed, bro. I swear to God, bro. You touch a tree, bro, your life different, bro. And I may be sounding like I'm joking right now, but you touch a tree, bro, I swear to God, you be tweaking. You start tweaking. Oh my God, that would be hilarious. Imagine if trees got us high. That would be wild. If trees just got us high, everybody would just be going around. Where the tree at? That was a terrible joke. But yeah, if you had the time and space available to yourself, like just sit within yourself and like try to figure out why you do certain things. That's something that's really big on me, especially now. It's like why I do things and like my intent behind it, and like trying to make sure it just feels right. Because a lot of times in my life, and I still do it to this day, I just do things like because I think it's good or because I think it'll make me happy. But like in the whole point of this, like what is the point? Because it's like a philosophical thing that I battle with a lot, and like trying to make sure that I'm like ethically living my life the right way. But like whenever I'm like out and about, like I just try to like do good stuff. And I'm at the point now where it's just like routine to me. Like I try to make sure everybody's like comfortable and all that stuff. But there was a point in my life where I was doing good stuff to like seem good to other people. And this year I found out like, bro, that's not like the right way to live life. Like doing good stuff for other people, even if it feels good for you or makes you happy. Well, if it makes you happy, that's up to you, I guess. But like if you're doing it for that person to think you're a cool person or for them to think you're a good person, like, bro, that's not good at all. Like that's like selfish, you feel me? Like that's worse than a lot of other things on the other side of the spectrum. And it's like, bro, I'm at the point now where I'm just trying to like do good stuff and like be nice to people and treat people, not how I want to be treated, but just treat people like nicely and like make sure people have a good day like every day, and just make sure I'm doing that because I just want to. And like trying to erase these I don't even know the word, like just trying to erase like all these like rewards that I would see for myself in my head, like, oh, if I do this for this person, then they'll think of me and so in such a way, and try to seek a reward out of that. But it's like, bro, that's creepy. Like that's weird. Like I like holding the door for somebody just so they could be like, oh, thank you, and they'll think, oh, he's a nice guy. And it's like, no, I just want to hold the door. Like I just want to hold the door for you because I don't know, that's cool. And I spent a lot of time this year like thinking about just trying to make sure like my intent behind a lot of situations are correct, and they feel right. And I don't know, it just feels a little better, but then it's a whole nother deep dive of like, why does that feel better? And are you really doing it out of the sweetness of your heart, or are you trying to just do it to feel better? And it's like, I don't know. But that's like some ethical stuff that I was learning in college, and I didn't fully digest it until like now. And I was like, wow, bro, I was just way off in my life. Like I was just thinking the wrong way. And I don't know what I want it to be, but I think now for sure I'm doing a lot. I'm making a lot of decisions that, you know, are just good. Like, I'm doing things, you know, not to please other people or, you know, even please myself. I'm just doing things to just like do it because I think it's a good thing to do, and it just is. And that's kind of a weird like place to live. It's like a weird space to live in because I have a issue with like oh my God, this is going to be a very deep episode, and I didn't expect the first episode to be like this. But I have like a very big issue with like self-control and like doing that stuff and finding the reasons behind decisions that I was making, you know, for all of my life, like helped me get to that point of realizing like, wow, I have no self-control over a lot of things in the world, like a lot of things. And that helped me. Like that helped me, you know, figure out, okay, I was doing this just so I can get somebody to, you know, do this for me down the line. And okay, I'm doing this as like a favor, but hopefully they'll give me back. And, you know, hopefully they'll, you know, think of me when they want to do certain things. And like, hopefully all this stuff. And it's like, bro, like if you're just doing that and creating imaginary situations for another person to, you know, carry on, like creating a burden for them to have when they don't even know they have the burden, I would just, you know, I would be mad at people and like think like why don't they, you know, think of me like this when I think of them like that. It's like, bro, I was creating situations like in my head like that didn't even exist, like that wasn't even like a real thing. It was just like, oh, well, I think this, so A plus B equals A and B, and it should be like that. And it's like, bro, that's not a way to live life. Like that was really bad. Like that was a really bad time. But now, you know, I'm figuring out a lot more things about myself. And quickly, just because it's popped in my head, why is James Harden still in the Rockets? Like why is he not gone? And I mean, you know, big fan of the guy. Sounds like a great dude. Huge fan. Fan of the Rockets. Been a fan of the Rockets my whole life. But like, if I was a GM, bro, he's gone. You know what I'm saying? Bye. I don't want to say that rude because I don't want to come off like that. But yeah, I mean, just like what, bro? Like, just trade him. Like, what's the issue? Like, I don't see the issue. Like, like the Rockets are trying to put up this facade, like they're going to compete and make the playoffs and make a run again, or just make the playoffs in general. It's like, bro, if y'all make the playoffs, it's an early exit again. So why don't we just eat the L, call it a season, trade the man, and be good? But I'm gonna wrap that up because my battery's dying. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this, bro. This is the first episode, and yeah, like, subscribe, leave a comment, you know, all that good stuff. And yeah, bye-bye.